I didn't make a noise.
Fucking reverse scroll, man. It takes me forever. Only monsters use reverse scroll.
I'm gonna scooch a little this way.
Can I bring this down?
Yeah,
What's up, everybody?
Do what you need to.
How you do?
We have our microphone right?
Wait, what?
I'm just checking to make sure we have the mic right. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't start sometimes. Just want to make sure.
We have a mic.
Do we have a mic?
A mic?
A mic.
Drinks?
I'm sorry, a mic.
Candy corn?
Chat.
A mic? Is there a mic?
There's usually mics in the chat.
Yeah, where is a mic?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Oh, because usually Mike K is the first one to Soupy, but he is not here today. I hope you're well, Mike. We do have a bunch of super chats.
Yeah.
We will get to them first. Oh.
Okay.
I'm drinking my vitamin B, so I'll feel good after the beer fest. Fair.
I want to know if I'm crazy on this. I'm asking anyone who is watching this. Apparently, like honey roasted peanuts and candy corn is a thing. I did not know this, but a few years ago, my mom sent it actually came in this exact jar with a little skeleton on top. But she sent it together, and like there is something about the honey roasted peanut and the candy corn together that like is. I'm not a huge candy corn person, but it makes it so much better in my opinion.
I am a really big candy corn person, and I also love honey roasted peanuts.
I get like 1 candy corn to like 3 fucking nuts.
Does 1 candy corn to 1 nut also work?
I mean, it can, I guess, but the saltier and the nuttier, I think, with the candy corn, for some reason, it works so well. Like I didn't know it was. Apparently, it was a thing. Like
no,
it was seen somewhere.
I'm okay with this.
So there, if you want a little candy corn snack, if you're not a huge candy corn fan, but like, man, the honey roasted peanuts, holy shit! I think it's honey roasted. Actually,
that's honey roasted. I love candy corn.
I'm indifferent. I will say that I don't love it, but I'm indifferent on it.
I love candy corn, and I love candy corn candles. I love smelling candy corn. Yeah.
Well, I have the blueberry candle going now.
The amount of blueberry candles I received when they were promoting Heretic was kind of wild, but the candle also smells fucking wonderful.
It really does. It is a
I will collect all the blueberry candles they will give me. All right. So what we're doing today is for the end of the show. We're just gonna eat candy corn the whole show.
There's gonna be ASMR.
I don't like or understand ASMR.
I mean, it's not my thing, but apparently a lot of people like it. Like, again,
especially when it's eating noises. The only eating noises I ever want to hear are animal eating noises. If you are a human being and you make a noise while you eat, I don't want to be near you.
That's fair.
I think it's a fair statement.
Yeah, chew with your damn mouth
closed. Rogers, you can make all the noise you want, though.
Chew with your damn mouth closed.
It's that easy. It's that easy.
For those of us who don't usually watch us, we banter for a little bit before we get into this.
Oh yeah,
just like keep getting yelled at. Like
it really is incredible to me.
We've been doing the show for 5 years, right? 5?
Almost 5.5. Yeah. It'll be 6 in end of April, beginning of May.
Yeah,
I think beginning of May.
Okay.
It'll be 6 years, and from day one, Merri Hour was conceived of being a replacement when we weren't able to go out to bars and have a happy hour. So the whole point was just a casual chit chat about movies, films, and whatever else we feel like talking about with friends. So yes, every YouTube video needs a title topic, but that title topic does not mean that is the entirety of the show.
We should say though, okay, so I think going forward for title topics, that if you're clicking the video for a title topic, let's use a banner. And then you can fast.
Okay, that's exactly. The banner's been there.
So that this is us saying it. Like everyone keeps saying, put time codes, all this stuff. Like we're chaos until the title topic. When we get to the title topic, we'll put a banner up. Just fast forward and look for the banner. Yeah. I promise you can skip all the other stuff and not be mad at us. It's
especially on a day like today when our title topic is spoilers, because we want you to be able to enjoy some of the show today. So towards the end is when we'll veer into Gen V season finale spoilers. I am very excited to talk about that stuff.
Yeah,
too, by the
I
way.
just did the last 3 episodes.
I was
before. Yeah,
I was
gonna try to
wondering.
do it. I was gonna try to do it last night, and I just crashed. So
because last we did a Gen V review, it was after episode
Mhm.
5, and you hadn't seen everything that happened after. Okay,
I was very wrong. All my predictions were very wrong.
did your feelings about anything change? Just like
I don't think no, we'll get
teasing.
to it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
No, I was happy with what was happening. I'm not. I will tease that I'm happy with where it ended, but
Yeah.
my thoughts of where it was going, I was wrong.
Okay.
Can I show you something? that I got?
Yeah.
So we have very nice people who come visit us at Brooklyn Horror, where we did our live podcast, and two of our fans who have become friends. I will say that 100%. They came out years ago when we first did our first one. They've been coming every year, and they brought us presents, and it was like really fucking delightful. And what they got was like super personalized. So I got this rare limited edition Jason X comic.
Oh wow!
With the blood red. I'm trying not to get a glare on it, but like the blood red kind of like foil. And only like 1,000 were made. I have the certificate of authenticity and everything. And I'm going to cherish this forever.
That's so
cool.
cool.
My co-host Monagle loves the movie Ravenous. His only tattoo is a Ravenous tattoo of the cliff scene. And they got him like an authentic VHS of Ravenous, like still.
Oh, that's so cool.
Still all wrapped up and stuff. So like just super fucking thoughtful. Like insane that we just started a little podcast. And now people come out every year to Brooklyn and like this is mine now. Like what the fuck?
What is the car back there? This.
Oh, a garbage pail kid card.
Oh, okay.
Laundromat.
I just I saw a mat and I'm
additive.
like, is that like a design of you?
Yeah. And then I'm actually gonna start doing this too. At Brooklyn Horror Fest was Arrow Video, so they put up a stall there and you could buy stuff. And they had my Jason X. That's really fucking pretentious to say. They had the Jason X that I have downstairs. Arrow Video is who those who don't know, release Blu-ray boutique kind of label, and so they'll take old things, put it new format, 4K. Anyway, so like my friend Tori bought the Jason X Blu-ray and then had me sign it. Like, because I have an essay in it. So
you told me this.
I did tell you this, yeah. And like, it was actually like so adorable. And I think I'm going to start doing the same thing where like, if I have something that my friends have written something in, like I'm going to have them sign it.
Okay.
Because like, obviously if it's a video essay, they can't sign the video essay, but like it was a written essay for Jason X for mine. So like she opened the page and was just like, sign it. And I'm like, this is actually really fun. Like I actually want to start doing that.
I'm going to find a DVD that I have a box quote on and I'm going to sign it and I'm going to give it to you.
like exactly that. Like, I'm sure if I turned around, like my Evil Dead.
Your
like,
Evil Dead.
I was going to say, I can have you sign my Evil Dead.
One of my favorite box quotes of all time.
I'm going to start going at Mike, you are a lunatic and I love you. It's my third. It's my third favorite. I fight for it for my third, but I
like Jason X a lot.
I'm Jason Lives first. The remake second.
The remake is fucking awesome.
Yeah, the 100%. The remake second, and then Jason X third, and like.
I like Jason Takes Manhattan.
I like other ones. Don't get me wrong. Oh no, I do like Manhattan. I think Manhattan's good too. I think of like the first 3. I'm trying to think. I think like 2 or 3 I like the most of them. But yeah, like oh man, the remake is just a speed run of the first 3-4 movies, and it's perfect for that.
I do really like that remake. I wish they had made a sequel to that remake. But they did not. Yeah. They did not.
Again, Jason Takes Manhattan. 100%.
There's another one up here that I'm like, we should probably talk about this thing. So we don't really have a lot of topics to talk about before we get to Gen V. So whatever you put in the comments, we'll get to as many things as we can. But this is one thing that I really did want to talk about.
Curious to see audience starting to see it.
Well, no, people are seeing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
People are not being nice about it. I mean, it might just be it might just be a situation though where, you know, the crowd that I'm seeing talk about it on, let's say, Twitter is like this teeny tiny little bit of a much larger audience, and they're very, very vocal and very loud. And if you didn't like the movie, I don't want to discount your opinion either, because you're allowed to not like the movie. But I've been seeing some like really extremely negative takes on that film, and that does seem very unwarranted to me.
I expected it.
To that extent?
Yeah, the setup of the film, I like what it's doing. I also wrote I'm with you. I wrote a positive review on it. So like I like what the film is doing, but it takes some swings with the storytelling and the narrative composure where 15 minutes in, everything changes. And then listen, I think the ending is more of a concept than an ending. I think the ending is actually the weakest part of it. So I 100% expected there to be hate for this movie. Like just the way that it takes its risks. While I appreciate that for someone maybe saying like who wants something different, this was very different, and it hit on a few things for me that I was like, I can see where you're going, and I like what you're doing, but I don't know, for other horror film watchers maybe like who need a little more structure and need a little bit more to it. I did expect this to actually,
I understand.
to get
I understand dislike. I don't understand hate, and I don't understand hate that takes on the form of attacking the filmmaker and trying to drag him down. Like that is just absolutely absurd and uncalled for. But did we ever actually review Shelby Oaks?
I mean, we talked about it multiple times, I think.
Like very lightly, it felt like.
I reviewed it after Fantasia, but then there were the edits.
Yeah. Oh, we did, because I saw it at Fantastic Fest and we spoke about it a little. For the record, I'm not like running around calling it a masterpiece. I don't have a glowing review of it, but I am positive on the film.
It's a good movie.
Good. Yeah. In particular, what was most my vibe was the beginning of it, where it was the found footage, YouTuber style, and then also the documentary that came after it. And in fact, I think that particular portion of the movie is pretty expertly crafted. Like I watched that little bit and I'm like Chris is going places. He knows what he's doing. I do think the shift didn't work as well for me as intended, and it loses a little bit of steam and it gets a little bit repetitive. But it's one of those things where I think the pacing surprisingly wound up working for me, where I can appreciate seeing a horror filmmaker take his time and build dread. And I also think Camille Sullivan was good enough to hold my attention the entire way through, especially when it's something like a slower pace. And so much of the movie really hinges on, her, my phrasing is bad on this, but her doing nothing in a frame, but being able to sell that the character is terrified. And I think she did that well enough to make the movie work for me.
Yeah, the mixed media stuff in the beginning where you are doing like interview segments, documentary style, found footage. I think that's 100% where Stuckman does the best work in Shelby Oaks, but that also plays against the rest of the movie, because once you take us out of that, and you just said like repetition settles in, like it's fine with what it's doing afterwards, but you're always going to be compared to that first section. And it's hard to get away from that. Like, again, for certain people who are just going to be thinking the whole time, like, God damn, I like this movie before that.
Well, I'm also just generally, and this is a personal preference, I love the found footage subgenre. I love screen life storytelling. So the beginning of this movie was really made for my taste too. So I feel like that was inevitable.
Yeah. So it's. Are
you gonna start drinking vodka?
No, not at all.
Oh my God.
It was touching my knee.
We're going to a beer festival.
Wait, you don't want Doritos vodka?
I do absolutely do not.
You don't want Doritos vodka?
I am in full prep mode.
One of the worst things I've ever tasted. Angie left this year.
That's a significant amount of it gone for not having.
Because every time we have parties, we make people try it. They're like, "Oh, Doritos vodka, I must try it." So, like, yeah.
Before we get off the topic of Shelby Oaks, do you know what Neon sent me? So yesterday I get a call from a messenger looking for my apartment to drop off a thing, and like it was through Uber, so I thought maybe they had sent me like a snack or something, which sometimes happens this time of year, and like especially for Halloween I've gotten like bags of candy or something. So eventually I get a text message from my contact at Neon that the person left it at the wrong door accidentally. So really? I'm busy like walking around looking for a box, and I find like it was almost like a dilapidated box that was then taped back together. I'm like, this is weird. And I texted this person and I'm like, before I snatch a package from somebody else's door, can you tell me if this looks about right? I go to pick up this big box. It's fucking heavy, man. It's really heavy. I'm like shuffling it back to the apartment. I open it up. It is a whole ass, like big box VHS playing TV. Like
so you could actually
big, and it's heavy, and it came with a tape, and the tape was the YouTube material for the movie. But
that's funny.
It was very, very funny. But now I also do have this TV sitting in the middle of the floor in my apartment, and I don't really know what to do with it.
I might take that from you. Like, is it one of those TVs with the VHS like slot?
Yeah,
I might take that.
It is. I mean, if you want to carry it, you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I certainly don't know what I'm going to use.
I might take that back for you next time I'm at your place.
I will happily gift it to you.
Man, is it Camilla Sullivan that's in Shoresy?
Yes,
it is.
Camille Sullivan.
Camille Sullivan. Yeah, like I'm just sitting there going like I haven't seen her in anything but Shoresy. Yeah, just like Laura Moore. Holy fuck! Like she's so good at Shoresy.
I haven't watched Shoresy.
Oh, it's.
I know how you feel.
No. It's if you like Letterkenny, it's even better because
Hmm.
it just does such a good job taking a character that you think you know, and it just doing a spin-off with such a character in a way that is completely unexpected. Yeah, it's
Okay.
that is a conversation for a different time.
Well, probably. I would also say I'll watch it eventually, but my watch
until you
list,
have to.
man,
I was
is
gonna say
down to the floor.
until you have to moderate it or something.
Down to the floor. Yeah. What did I just moderate? I didn't get the chance to rewatch it. I moderated for Begonia last night, which was fun, but I
Nice.
really wanted to see it again before, but
Yeah.
they're just like there wasn't time.
I bet that exists. A Worcestershire vodka.
Probably.
I've had sriracha. I've had all different types of flavors of vodka. Not many are good. I'm not going to say like they're great, but
I'm so excited for beer today.
I didn't even look at the list of like what
I didn't
to
look
expect,
at anything,
so.
but I'm getting ready. I'm drinking my B12 wherever my jacket is. I have my little patches.
Oh, you got your B12. Yeah. I have. You know, I'll bring one this time. I have the one you left here one time.
Really?
You're like I should use.
It might be expired. I think there might be two. Yeah, they definitely expire.
Okay.
There's two in here actually. I'll get. Is there two in here?
Walking around a little B12 patch.
Yeah, there's two in here. I'll give you one. I'm telling you,
if this works, I'm going to be so mad.
It makes a big difference. I got a different brand this time. I was more amused by the other one because it's called the Party Patch, and that's more fun to say.
I have a Party Patch
but
downstairs.
I am convinced they work. Yeah. Caleb! Sorry, it probably just blew out everybody's eardrums. But there's a lot of shit going on in New York. Justin Fields. He gonna play. He's gonna start.
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, they announced
Tyrod Taylor's out.
Oh, he's.
Did
Justin Fields?
I am just
my God.
Curious to see how this game goes. So curious.
Did he fucking Tanya Tyrod Taylor so he could start?
Stop that.
That's the only way Justin Fields is starting this week. So
he is starting.
I'm saying
I saw the announcement.
No, but I'm saying that's the only way he was starting is if Tyrod wasn't.
Well, yeah.
Oh man, that's you saw all the NBA fucking stuff. Holy shit!
Crazy,
yeah, anyway.
Crazy shit.
Football's wild. Injuries are out of hand this year. I have all my wide receivers.
They're
almost
literally
everywhere
always out of hand. I will just brag for a quick minute. So one of the last times we spoke about fantasy football heavily, I was busy.
Go ahead. I'll answer this after.
Okay. I was busy complaining that, like I had a really good draft and I'm just having such a shitty season. I think I was like 0-3 in both leagues at one point.
Have you come back?
I have significantly come back. Good. So in the Critics League right now, I'm 4-3.
Oh, yes.
So I'm just on the cusp of getting into the playoffs. And I think I'm number 4 in the Patreon League. So it's kind of like what happened last year. I had a shitty start and then I played the long game well. And see, here I am now.
I'm the opposite because I started 4-0 in almost all my leagues, and now I am just on a downside because
injuries. I was so jealous of you at the
beginning. Injuries are killing me.
Who's the player that you are?
Lamar Jackson. I lost in multiple leagues. Nico Collins. Malik Neighbors. Mike Evans. I drafted in multiple leagues. So I am hurting in so many. So
Justin Fields was hurting me, but thankfully I got backup QBs that are I have May, so he's keeping me alive, and then I think I have Love in the other league, so it's nothing great, but at least there's a baseline versus Justin Fields, who is essentially putting up something like 25 plus points or single digits.
Well, that's the thing. If you can rush, he's fine. I was going to say, I believe in Justin Fields. I don't because the data's there. Mm-hmm. I mean, literally this year has been.
Yeah.
Justin Fields has never been able to keep a starting position. And the fact that the Jets thought I get it. Baker has come back. Sam Darnold has come back. We've had the success stories of people leaving the first team, second team, third team, and having that resurgence. But Justin Fields couldn't beat out Russell Wilson. Justin Fields, I don't know. And he looks terrible this year. He can't hit anybody.
I was just so embarrassed for them at that Panthers game. I really couldn't believe that I was watching professional sports, to be honest.
That was a joke show game.
We still haven't done any.
Yeah, so let's get these two
done. Have you watched Frankenstein yet?
I have not been able to.
Yeah. I'm still eager to see it again. I haven't had the chance to go back around for a second viewing, but I'm mixed on the movie. It's not my favorite Del Toro, but I want to see it again, and in particular because of the crafts on it. I would love to see it on the big screen. There are a lot of people in the comments of FYC who are very, very mad that I'm not predicting it to get a Best Picture nomination. Did you see how the Academy responded to Nightmare Alley?
Yeah, that's correct, I guess. But
I don't think it's going to happen this year for that one, though. Happy Saturday, everyone. I haven't caught up with Gen V Season 2 yet, so I'll have to dip out once you get to spoilers. For now, I'm happy that Chris Stuckman's Shelby Oaks
There we go.
is finally playing in theaters.
It is. A lot of stuff's finally hitting theaters, too. Just crazy what's like pouring out. I've reviewed so many festival movies
I'm pretty sure that's Mike, by the way.
It is. It's Happy K.
That's Mike.
No, like I just keep like having to keep up with all the movies I've reviewed at
And
South by and Fantastic Fest that have just been releasing over the last like 2 weeks. Fucking wild.
Yeah.
The Astronaut just dropped, which is terrible.
Oh my god. I don't think the astronaut was terrible. I was really it was one of those situations where I was really liking it while it was unfolding, and then all of a sudden, like the end of the mystery came, and I'm like, oh no, like swinging this.
Oh no, it's bad. Yeah, no. Oh my god, that was terrible.
What else is there right now? Begonia, I think, is limited right now.
Begonia's limited,
and then it'll expand. What else came out?
Well, Shelby Oaks was again. It was
Shelby Oaks. There's something. Oh, Regretting You. I wish Amelia was down here for this, actually, because I think I'm more on the same page. That's another one where it just feels, look at that face.
You got hiccups?
Oh, yeah. Just the cutest thing in the world. I love you, BB. But that's another movie that it does feel like people are extremely negative about it. And I don't think that movie is an all-around crowd pleaser. I don't expect everyone to love it, but also like hating it to that extent is just a little shocking to me.
Yeah, and that came out today. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, that did. Mirror Domains did ask a lot. I forgot how far up it is.
Oh, I see. That one?
Which one?
Right
sorry. Oh yeah. I mean, it's an interesting thing to think about sometimes, but
well,
the explanation sometimes is fandom. The explanation sometimes I can't always go by that metric because once again, it becomes about with critics specifically. Like it's the conversation we always have. Like you find critics who have the same voice as you and you kind of like stick with them versus going for the overall majority, I would say.
One particular thing that I do wonder about with this one is if most of the reported popcorn meter reactions are from people who are familiar with the book, because I can see it getting maybe some criticism for how jarring particular tonal shifts are in the movie, but it is baked into the source material. So it's like if you're sitting there and you know what's coming, then maybe it plays more smoothly for you. So I can maybe see a critic being jarred by that if they weren't familiar with what it really was.
Well, also I was going to say sometimes like with these movies that have baked in fandom. So obviously I didn't know there was a book written about it. I haven't been following it that much, but like
Colleen Hoover.
Okay. So like if especially there, like if it's one of those properties that has a large fandom, they're going to vote it positive no matter what. Like the audience scores are very, very manipulatable. Like it's just the idea, like go on IMDb or anything. I am all for giving everyone a voice and all that stuff, but like when it is something that has built-in love already, was that 90% there before it even came out? That's the other part of it. Like you can still put your rating in before that. Like it's like going on Letterboxd and seeing that something that has like only 5 stars, but those are just the people that made the movie and stuff like that. It's hard to kind of keep a track of that, I would say. And again, the critics aren't the be all end all either in some ways. Like we're here to guide you. We're here to write our reviews and tell you how we feel about it. And, you're supposed to make your own opinions based on that. And like, we're more conversation starters, but yeah, there's a lot of things that go into that. I wouldn't put that much stock into it either. Like that's the other part of it. It just is what it is sometimes. And, that's why review bombing is a thing. Like it's real. Like review bombing isn't a hoax. It is a real thing where a bunch of people want to take a movie out. So, why does this have like a 2% audience score? Well, that's because a horde of people wanted to see it fail and they tried to do that. It works the opposite too. So
what's it doing at the box office? So
yeah, I've known. Looks
like the movie that's dominating this weekend is going to be Chainsaw Man, which kind of doesn't surprise me at all. 8.5 million Friday, and plus preview screenings, I should say, and it's heading to an opening weekend total of 15.5. Blah blah blah. Ad. So many ads. Still Chainsaw Man. Regretting You kicked off with 5.2 million across Friday and previews. It's now projecting a $13 million opening. I'm curious to see what the budget on that was. That would come out ahead of Tracking, which had a forecasted debut between 8 and 10 million. Not the box office force that it ends with us was. Regretting You cost 30 million to produce. So like could still end up in decent enough shape.
Yeah.
Cinema score B. What else we got here? Oh my god, the Springsteen movie.
Oh yeah,
Did that come out?
Yeah, it did. It's officially out. I forgot that came out. I haven't seen that one yet.
I forgot that was the thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find where Shelby Oaks is. Shelby Oaks earned 1.1 million across Friday in previews. Seems headed for a 7th place bow. That's a bummer.
Yeah, I never saw that one going the way of any Oz Perkins movie.
I didn't either to that extent, but it also seemed like, I don't know, it seemed like an easy sellable concept.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, and the posters were creepy. I think Neon was the right team to pick that up. I think that was smart for what they did. I should tell you, I watched Jesus Christ, Life of Chuck finally. It's fucking brilliant. Yeah,
I got so nervous for a minute.
I watched on the plane ride over to New York.
I think
amazing.
I do. Like, I think that's a genius short story, and I think Mike adapted it. Dare I say perfectly.
So I hadn't read the story, so like I'm just going on the movie itself. But like, what I saw in the film,
so good.
Fucking bang up.
I'm so upset about the whole situation with award season, though. Although it does feel like that movie wound up being a little more divisive upon release.
Yeah,
so
it did.
The movie won the Audience Award at TIFF last year, and it was like the biggest deal in the world because it had won that without having a studio behind it. And then it got picked up by Neon. And then when something wins the Audience Award, the People's Choice Award there, it automatically goes into the Oscar potential pile. And usually when a movie wins that award, they get nominated for Best Picture. But Neon last year had Anora, so I suspect that's part of the reason why they didn't push it into the season last year. And then on top of that, they gave it a summer 2025 release, which does not put a movie like that in prime position to get Oscar nominations. No. So I really do feel like they just, they like really cut that movie off at the knees. And also it was just a bad place to put it box office wise. In the middle of summer when you're competing with tentpole movies, just wait until the fall. But then on the other hand, Neon is in the same position they are this year as they were last year, where they have a whole bunch of other Oscar contenders. So who knows if they had waited, if they would have given it any love anyway.
Yeah, so it's just one of those that they picked up and kind of like almost like a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Like just, we need to get it out. We need to do something with it. So this slot works for us. Yeah. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
I think it was going to be a hard sell no matter what. Don't get me wrong. But still, like, just the narrative nature of it. And again, the way it was received upon coming out. I mean, I saw plenty of people who weren't going along with it, I guess I would say. But yeah.
It's a movie you really have to engage with. It's not a sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. No. Like it's a thinker, and it's a very rewarding thinker if you put in that kind of work.
Yeah. Wait, did Frankenstein come out in theaters this week?
Probably.
I don't think they. I mean, if it's in
I
theaters,
can't imagine,
it's got to be reportable. But
I can't imagine it came out that wide that we're going to be talking. Like it's probably more of a qualifying thing,
right? Does that have to just play like LA and New York? Then is that? Like, what is qualifying technically? The fact that it hit a theater.
I think so.
Oh, okay. So like,
I don't know the specifics.
No, I'm just curious on that. Like,
Netflix is planning a limited theatrical release on October 17th with the streaming debut on November 7th.
Nice.
So that is the plan for Frankenstein.
Okay.
Was there anything else we wanted to hit? Do we still want to leave when we said we were going to leave?
I think we should try to do around there.
We can
episode.
We can fold. Oh, okay. All right. You want to pick other topics then?
Cut out.
Yeah. I hear you. Got a little bit of a drive ahead of us.
Yeah. What are we looking at right here? I'm just going to look at the traffic.
I don't know. That's probably a good idea. I thought Annalise Basso was so good in the movie. She's the one who does the dance with the Tom Hiddleston.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, she was fantastic.
She's also she's a Mike Flanagan veteran. What else do we have here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Have you put much thought into the Warner Brothers situation?
Well, the deal was rejected, right? Or is this?
Is that the latest?
I thought it didn't go through. That could be very wrong on my part. The last week plus of my life has been chaos,
Oh,
and
just trying to sign me into the fucking press site. I don't want
no,
to.
we don't need
I
that.
don't want
Why
to.
did somebody ask about the Warner Brothers thing?
No, but it's been in the headlines. Let's see.
Oh shit!
2 days
Wait.
ago.
Yeah, offers were rejected.
I mean, this is like more of a deadline featurey type piece.
I did not know Baby Assassins got released
After
on HBO.
Paramount's
Hell yeah!
After Paramount Skydance made the third in an escalating series of acquisition offers for Warner Brothers Discovery, the parent of Warner Brothers, HBO, and CNN officially declared it was for sale. I mean, that's obvious.
Yeah, so we're right back to okay. So yeah,
I'm looking for the
I hope no one gets it because the more
Well,
consolidation, the worse it is for all of us.
That is-
That's my take on this. I hope all this shit stops, and I hope things start getting broken apart and being sold off.
I wish.
It'll never happen, but yes, that's where there was. I'm just trying to like.
These were the
just,
latest pieces that I mean, now I'm reading a New York fucking Post headline, but the Trump administration likes Paramount Skydance in race to buy Warner Brothers for obviously very specific reasons, and
they just hired Barry Weiss to run their fucking newsroom, and that's fucking terrifying. The worse, the more control one single person has over as much media as possible, the fucking worse it is for all of us. And it keeps happening.
Yep. And I hope it stops, but I don't know.
Paramount's the worst. Paramount is the worst we can have because Paramount has the most ties to the Trump administration and all that stuff. And again, Ellison, Weiss, like all that stuff that they're leading into, they want censorship. They want certain kind of, well, not even censorship, sorry. They want their agenda being out there as much as possible. And that's scary because so much of the country is already over brainwashed.
I wish I could answer some of the questions people are dropping in, but
is Zaslav the worst studio head ever? Yes.
Oh well,
yeah,
that question was not on my list that I was.
The fact that he fucked up so hard that they basically went back to the way things were. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Movie talk.
What's that?
I've seen Hello Road. You saw Hello
Road? I saw Hello Road. Yeah. Did that come out?
I didn't see Vincent Must Die. Yeah, I believe it's out.
What the fuck? I like that movie.
It got picked up. Hello Road distribution. It got picked up by XYZ Films.
I can't believe that came out.
Release.
It's so hard to find information, isn't it?
I could have sworn. Maybe it's not out yet, but it will be out soon. Yeah. But yeah, it is coming out this year.
I liked it a lot. You didn't,
right?
I
was mixed on it. I see the appeal, and I think it's a great character piece. And I think what it's going for is interesting. It just didn't. Oh, they're Halloween. Oh, so they're Halloween.
Oh, that is what I read. I forgot what movie it's paired with though.
Vincent Must Die.
Oh.
I did not see Vincent Must Die.
I see. Same person's commenting.
Yeah,
Thank you for the clarification there. I got that press release now that I'm looking at these titles.
No, this is the end. I believe
October 27th. I
believe that's called This Is the End. Hollow Road is 2
Halloween double feature. Hollow Road, Vincent Must Die, 2 films, 1 ticket exclusively at AMC on October 31st.
I mean, it's certainly not a bad double ticket. I've heard decent things about Vincent Must Die. But what I would say again, Hollow Road it's experimental in a certain way that I don't think comes through. I'm just trying not to spoil things because it's a very easy movie to spoil.
I thought it worked pretty well for me, actually.
Yeah, no, it worked pretty well for a lot of people. Just for my tastes, it was a little slower than I wanted it to be.
That is not.
This is the I did.
Which,
so that's
what
the
you
end,
did,
right?
Oh, you covered that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
maybe
this is the end. Is that one? I don't think that one has distro
I
yet.
was gonna say, what
That one
festival
still
was
sit-
that? I'm like reaching for what
It played
festival it premiered
Fantasia.
at.
It played South by. It played a
South by is
bunch of
probably what I'm
festivals. Yeah.
thinking about. This one's about parents whose daughter
Yeah.
call them and basically say she was driving and now she's in trouble and they have to go and find her. Basically.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty effective.
Not This Is the End. Sorry.
Yeah, because that's the
fucking, yeah.
that's the comedy.
Hold on. God.
That's the apocalypse.
I swear
comedy.
it was this.
This. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like I
Yeah.
can even picture the festival still that they were using.
I'll find it. I just go by Collider reviews. Because
Oh, yeah.
I know I reviewed it for you
did.
guys.
I
It
remember
ends.
that.
God damn it. There it is. It ends.
Okay. Close
I liked It Ends as well, so watch out for that. I don't know why it's.
Bless you. Yes. I never know. I never know if it's a sneeze or a cough.
I don't know why it's taking so long to get distro, honestly. I thought that one's pretty cool.
Well, that's seems like par for the course with festival debuts now. It's not the selling environment, sadly, it once was. I'm curious to see what happens to a lot of those films coming out of Fantastic Fest, too. Like, they just seem to be going to all the same festivals on the circuit, and I haven't really heard of much getting picked up.
Well, a ton of them are Shudder already.
Well,
a ton of them are coming out already. Like Deathstalker's out, Beast of War is out. Like,
but those went into the festival.
I guess that's where they went in with distro. Yeah. Huh. Are they doing a Prey, Predator, Badlands?
They should.
Hell yeah.
I would imagine they would. I'm so excited for Badlands.
Yeah, I missed my one opportunity for Prey when it played the Beyond Fest team here in the America Cinematheque in LA. Should have gone. But I was like, oh, I can watch the screener. I don't have to. Because it was work.
That on the big screen.
It was dumb. I should have actually done it. Full year until Violent Night 2. I do like that cast.
For a minute, I was like, did I see Violent Night 1? I did see Violent Night 1.
Yeah. I don't know if you were with me. Who they add to the Violent Night 2 cast?
Did I see that at New York Comic Con? Was that one of those ones where they screened it in the Empire stage? I don't know. It might have been.
Well, that's right, Kristen Bell. Yeah. They added a Joe Pantoliano.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. MJF, the AEW wrestler, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. I'm really excited on that.
I'm into that. They're I am very curious to see Badlands.
Yeah.
Prey's a hard one to like match the bar that it set.
Well, and Prey also feels way more contained, where Badlands seems like it's a bigger movie and taking a lot more swings. Let's just talk about Wayland Yutani. And like even that tease alone, I'm kind of like, okay, you're going much bigger.
I really got to watch what was the animated one? Killer of Killers?
Yeah, I like Killer of Killers.
I got to watch that before I see Badlands.
But from what we were told, Killer of Killers is completely separate. Like that's its own.
I need to see everything. I'm a completist.
Oh no, 100%. You should see it. No, it's good. But I was just saying, like
good.
for the idea of Badlands coming out, you don't have to see it for it. But it does set up like exactly what I've wanted so long. It's like they can do whatever they want and tell us these different stories and like. I want my pirate version. I want my this version, that version. So with here we get Samurai, we get World War II, I believe, and we get Nordic like Vikings, and it's so cool. They're able to kind of like really do a good job with that.
Cool. I'll watch it. All right, we're getting to that point. So if you have any last minute questions you want to throw in, now is the time, because otherwise we are going to veer into Gen V Season 2 spoilers through the entire season. So if you have not watched episode 8, you do not want to be part of this conversation. But we'll give you a quick second to drop in any questions you have about other things first. I didn't watch Nobody Wants This. I keep meaning to do the binge.
Yeah.
My mom's really into it.
Yeah.
A lot of people are really into it. But I had only watched like the first episode of the first season just to be a little in the know for award season, and I kept meaning to go back and actually binge the whole thing. But
the next one's interesting.
You know what I did binge the other day, because I have a moderating gig tied to it? Hunting Wives. Holy fuck.
I've heard things.
Holy shit. So Hunting Wives is not a show you want to watch in a public place. And
Yeah,
I
no,
watched it on
you,
my
like,
flight
on your
back
flight
to
home,
LA.
yeah.
And I will tell you, I had the iPad sitting on the tray table. And then every time it got to certain scenes, I would inch it like closer and closer.
We don't need anyone to see what I'm watching.
Soulmate.
Is this still
There's
slated?
no trailer?
No, there's nothing out there for it. But
Interesting.
is that still the date?
I think it.
Okay.
I believe it is. Yeah.
That's-
I mean, one thing I will say is I don't know if this is the case. This is just speculation on my part, but I think with how things panned out for Megan 2.0, perhaps there is an opportunity to reconsider their marketing campaign for that movie.
yeah.
I do wonder if some of the materials they whipped up were heavily like in the world of Megan 2.0, and then Megan 2.0 doesn't do well, and you have to pivot your strategy a
Yeah, then
little.
what do
So
we do? Right.
maybe that's part of it. Also, I find that, nowadays with certain movies, playing the marketing long game doesn't serve you. It's better to just pummel people with advertisements closer to the release date. And given the fact that if they are releasing Soulmate material right now, it will likely get lost and forgotten during the holidays. I'm not saying that they're going to wait until after the new year to promote a movie coming out on January 9th, but maybe they're waiting.
I felt like they kind of did that for Megan 2.0 though. I feel like their marketing campaign was so fucking slight on that.
Felt a little light compared to the first one, which, I mean, in Megan 2.0's case, it might not be slight for the same reasons. That might be, you think Megan is a certified pop culture icon, so why are you going to funnel all that money into something that you think is going to do well no matter what?
I get that.
Creep Tapes, did you watch?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
For the record, I saw 3 episodes at Fantastic Fest. I liked season 1. I thought these 3 episodes were fan-fucking-tastic. Yeah. I thought they were really clever, the format of the show, like short story ideas within this world and with that character. I thought it was really well done. Oh, next movie you're the most hyped for?
I don't know if it's going to be good. I'm actually going to use this as an example of I'm hyped for it because it looks silly as fuck and I don't know what to expect from it. But Anaconda. I'm kind of really into the idea of Anaconda. So for me, I think it could bomb horribly. I
lost interest the second they revealed what that movie was.
Oh, really? No, I think I think it's actually quite funny.
I mean, and I'll happily say I'm wrong if I see it and I wind up liking it, but that one, no, for me.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Wake Up Dead Man. Wake Up Dead Man I've seen, so I won't include that, and I loved it. Predator Badlands is pretty high up on my list right now.
Predator movie. Hell yeah.
Oh, you could pull that up. So you would have loved this conversation, Matt. Why did it come up? We were talking about it might have been when we were doing dicey questions, and she rolled bucket list, and first she's like, which I found this really interesting too, because I feel like there's a lot of actors out there who just aren't into the whole awards scene. Yeah. And the first thing she said on her bucket list is, I want to attend more award shows. And in particular, she's like, I want to attend the Oscars. And I know she's never been nominated for an Oscar, but I'm just surprised she's never been invited to attend before with everything she's accomplished.
Her age too, just being a younger actress.
I don't know. She's an Emmy nominee. She was recognized at the Critics' Choice Awards. She was in I, Tonya, which was nominated for an Oscar. I just would have thought that at this point, after everything she's done, she somehow must have gotten into the room for the Oscars just to watch.
I'm not going to argue that.
But anyway, the thing she said after was she wants to be in a movie musical. And then we started to veer down the music path. And she told me a lot about how it will surprise people to know that she's big into heavy metal.
I love that.
And she's like a singer too. Yeah, that's a whole other avenue of her career. And at one point later on in the conversation, I'm like, "Can you do screamo?" And she's like, "That's where she draws the line." But she named a whole bunch of bands that she loves, and just a really lovely chat.
I need to go catch up on that. I want to know a metal.
I pitched her Deathgasm because she's like, I love hard, I love metal. I'm like, well, I have the perfect movie for you.
I'll take McKenna Grace down a whole fucking list. I've got plenty.
For real.
Metal and horror go hand in hand. Even music and horror. Sorry, I think Suck is amazing, and no one really talks about that one.
I've never seen Suck.
It's not for everyone, but it's a band that turns into vampires slowly because the more they become vampires, the more popular they get. Like it's
Okay.
very, very Lestat, very that kind of
Ah.
stuff. On the nose though, and so some people don't like the the
I
nose
gotcha.
nature of it.
I mean, you said a couple really good keywords there,
Yeah,
so I'm
straight up.
into it. All right. We're about to do this. Before we do and lose some of you, though, do you want to give some promos?
Easy promo. Just please follow me at Donatobomb on Blue Sky, Letterboxd, Instagram, and TikTok. I just have stuff coming out all the time. I'm always writing, so it's like if you follow me, you're gonna see my reviews. It's simple as that.
Can confirm. Please go to the Collider Ladies Night YouTube channel to watch that McKenna Grace Ladies Night. She was a great guest. Love chatting with her. I will also promote the episode that we just ran on the day that the Gen V season 2 finale came out with Lizzie Broadway, who is hands down one of my favorite people to have on the show. It's just one of those things where the conversation is so seamless, and I really have so much respect for the amount of passion and thought she puts into playing Emma. We'll get into this when we actually review the end of the show, but I do think it's a case where the level of thought she puts into it and the positive effect it has on that character is undeniable. So well done to her. Go watch our conversation. It is a blast. What you typing?
I'm answering a question in the chat while you're talking.
Blah, blah, blah. You could have talked over me. I don't know.
Interrupt. No,
all right. Goodbye to anybody who hasn't seen the end of Gen V. We'll see you next weekend. And for everyone who's still left, do you want to go first?
Sure. Yeah. I liked it. I liked it a good deal. I have been, I support the first season of Gen V so hard. I think it's fucking nearly perfect. And I think better than what the boys were doing at the time. Where we end off in Gen V, especially, I like the idea of a resilience coming together. I like that. I like the team up was going to happen. Yeah, Jesus, resilience. My God, resistance.
The resistance has resilience.
Still catching up with sleep a little bit. No, yeah. So the resistance coming together, but the whole Godolkin thing, I think, was handled really fucking well.
Yeah, I like that
Cypher
a lot.
Cypher as a puppet, and then you actually get like 2 good episodes of Godolkin being a lunatic, but also then him losing. I didn't want that to linger. I didn't want that to bleed into the boys. And what it sets up is perfect with Homelander and stuff like that. And now Homelander's gonna be pissed as hell. And there's a good starting point for season 5. But yeah, I just really think they have the right creative team on Gen V, and they really know what they're doing with these characters. And there's so much about like the characters in Gen V at Godolkin U who were like kind of like villainous. But they're doing a good job bringing all of them together, I guess, to say like the new generation, like there's still hope for all of them. And I think that was important to kind of get to by the end of the season.
I will say, I don't know if you're going to agree with me on this, because this was something that we were veering apart on in episode 5. I thought they did an excellent job of redeeming Sam and Kate. Not fully, not fully, because part of the reason why I think those characters' arcs work really well, but in particular with Kate, I think she is like close to fully redeemed. Like they really put her through it, and she had all of those moments where she's apologized and realized the wrong of her ways and all of that. Like it's just a little less beginning and end with Sam, but I personally really appreciate it. Like, I love those kinds of conversations that I guess he had both of them with Emma, where it was him turning a corner with his mental health situation and also the terrible things he had done in the past. And one, making the effort to apologize, still recognizing that he wants certain things that he fucked up in the past, also understanding that he doesn't deserve those things anymore, and recognizing the fact that like him pushing for them is somewhat wrong, and he has to continue to work to be, I think he says, his best self.
Yeah.
The fact that all of that could exist at once, I think is pretty brilliant, because there's not many shows out there that take the time to dig into that kind of gray area versus having a situation where it's like, I'm so sorry, I'm never going to do that again. Okay, let's get back together.
Yeah, it's fine.
The fact that there is so much complexity to his situation now, I think, is making that turn with the character especially well earned for me.
I think it was still quick. I think Sam is the most underserved of the characters. I think Kate does come out a little better. I think there's a little more power to her turnaround, I guess to call it. I still do have the same. The problem is I have the same problem with where we end with Sam at that point when we were talking last time, where it is just that conversation, and then it's like, okay, cool, all right, hey guys, I'm back. Like that did feel that to me. It did feel a little like I had my one conversation. Now I'm back in the fold, and there are those like conversations going on where it's like, I want to be my best self, and I know that I wasn't, and all good stuff. But I think in the overarching, like how much time they have to spend on those conversations, I think Sam needed a little more time to get there.
I guess.
And I think it was just kind of like, but we got to get there. This is where the story's going. So like, boom. And again, not bad.
Yeah.
It just didn't feel as fleshed out to me as a Kate or something else.
I can kind of see that, but also, I mean, at this point, I've covered the show to great extent. I've watched the season twice through, and I actually think the structure of him coming to realize the error of his ways is pretty effective, because it's not just like go home to mom and dad and then like move on. He also has to get to the point where, one, he feels comfortable going home, two, he understands the need of going home and trying to figure out what's going on. I actually do think it's pretty well mapped out, but Kate in particular, I think was just utterly fascinated by this season. Oh, they put her through it in so many ways. And I really do feel like a big part, it's great writing, but I feel like a big part of the reason why every step of the way her situation cuts through especially strong is because like you see the shame and the hurt behind Maddie Phillips' eyes every single step of the way. Like every time, like in particular when she wants Merri to heal her and Marie's like, like I feel like I can get into Kate's head and understand the fact that like, but I want it and I need it so desperately, but also knowing why she's not just going to be let off the hook and get the healing the moment that she wants it.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I think the best thing that this season did is make it about Andre, like the handling of, and specifically bringing clarity and even in those last 3 episodes, and just the way that it is such an important part, and the conversations they have,
car conversation between I guess at that point Doug and Polarity.
Doug and Polarity.
And I mentioned this the other night because full disclosure, I moderated for some of them, and one particular thing I really wanted to talk about with Sean Patrick Thomas and Hamish Linklater is, like that's not an easy speech for any actor to sell, because it's essentially a ton of exposition, but like he's the newcomer in the show and had to earn that like really weighty line, and oh my, it is just like really expert delivery. And also, just to stay on this topic for a little longer, I think the way they worked Andre and honoring Chance into season 2 might go down as one of my favorite television accomplishments in history. I've never seen it done so respectfully, so beautifully, and in a way that every single step of the way, no matter how much more of Genevieve is left, no matter how much more we see of these characters, like he is permanently with them. His influence is permanently with them, and that means Chance will always be a part of this show. And holy shit, what a stunning accomplishment.
Yeah, I mean, even where season 1 ends, it was always going to be a challenge for what happens next, because we don't have Chance anymore. Like, they get locked in a room together. So it was always going to be like, how is that going to be handled? And it could have been a one-off. It could have been so easily just the first episode where it's references and reverence. They flash, the text, and all of a sudden we just move on. And the fact that this entire season was about him, this entire season about honoring him and honoring like the character and the actor, I think fantastic, like absolutely fucking fantastic that they were able to do it so seamlessly and have it impact the greater story as well. It's not just about this season of Gen V, it's about how it goes into the boys and who Andre helped become better people, stuff like that. Just crazy.
He heavily influenced every single one of those characters taking a step forward and also coming together.
So again, like that was
beautiful stuff.
Didn't expect it, did not expect it. And it's so funny because like I really think I still stand by Hamish as, let's call him Cypher, I guess, like the Cypher character.
Cypher Doug.
Cypher Doug, like
Cypher Doug.
But like he's still Cypher at that point.
Okay.
I would still say one of my favorite villains, if not my favorite villain, that the boys universe has produced, and then just to flip it off and become Doug and become so.
How he makes that transition that's like A plus acting. I'm bringing this one here. I hated seeing Doug die.
You hated him.
Do you know
so
how
much of the
long
season,
we knew? You know how long we knew Doug? We knew Doug for 2 fucking scenes before the scene where he dies. We get, and like the first one's like manic and just spilling out all the information. Then you get that scene at the beginning of episode 8 with him in the bed and him explaining, you know, what's happened, what's been taken from him. Him being able to sell all of that in a way that in one scene essentially makes us believe that Doug is a full character that had something important to lose and makes us care about him and what happens to him. That's really something special.
Yeah.
I don't most actors cannot do all of that in such a short amount of screen time.
So what they're able to do with that is just, but I think everything is impactful. I think eventually, like, you know, Marie's sister coming to terms with the fact that like she was great. You know, dicier in the beginning when it's kind of like we're maybe a little forced inter drama between siblings, but you know, where she gets to at the end being part of the team and you know, putting the past behind her and forgiving Marie, like that was a hard thing for her to do, but at the same time, like it comes through really well.
That worked really well for me.
Lizzie's work is, I just think, MVP status.
She better. I feel like I've said this to her face too many times now, but like she's on another level. I think every single member of this ensemble is fucking fantastic, and I mean that so sincerely.
They do a really good job. It is a good ensemble.
I don't know. There's like something about her that kind of just pops off the screen in that next level special way that gives me so much certainty that the possibilities are just absolutely endless.
Well, I mean, Lizzie's able to do that. It's comedic relief, but it's still like, even when she's being funny, it still hurts because like sometimes she's being funny just to like cover her own pain, and other times she's being funny just to like, there's nothing left to do but put themselves at risk because they're superheroes, and like still she uses humor to like kind of be, we gotta go do it, guys, like we gotta fucking do it. Like she does a really good job just connecting with the audience and like being like relatable in the sense that she's not the perfect I guess like superhero prototype, and yet she still goes into everything and figures it out, and like it's just a more human reaction to it where
I loved Emma's arc this season. That was one other thing that was like in the prep notes that I was given the other night. Sony had written something to the effect of like, Emma is the kind of character who is everybody's best friend. And
there you go.
And you want an Emma in your life. And I purposely referenced it because I feel that. And I think Lizzie's really good at capturing that. And, you know, in addition to the writing, making the viewer feel that way. The other thing I really loved about that character is how after everything she's been through, and particularly where she starts Gen V, where, you know, she was never one you would think would wind up being ranked. And then all of a sudden she becomes like the key to not only bringing everyone together, but also letting the people around her who are doubting themselves like see and seize their power so that when they come together, they are capable of beating this seemingly unbeatable force. Like if she didn't influence, what is it? Greg, Allie, and Harper the way she did, like they never would have saved the day. It took all of them. And I also think that feeds into Marie's storyline quite beautifully because we keep looking at Homelander as this like, this one thing, and he's going to stop everybody no matter what. And the end of Gen V season 2 proves that, like, yes, they have Marie, who's another Odessa baby, but the only way Marie was able to save the day was like with her fucking people.
Yeah. But I was literally going to say Bushmaster. It's
oh my God, it was great.
Again, is it a funny little thing? Of course, it's meant for like to make us laugh and to shock us. But at the same time, like
it means something.
It's so smart. Like it is so the outcasts come together and still beat Godolkin, and once again, Godolkin, great villain too. I think the transition of Hamish playing. I was going to say
did good work too.
Hamish playing Godolkin, impressive enough, but then Ethan Slater playing Hamish playing Godolkin. Was also quite well because he had to be the same person Hamish was doing, and like the transition flowed the way that they just hand off the baton, just fucking good.
I also have to shout out Susan Hayward, who plays Sister Stage. That I mean, she was one of the big reasons why I mean, there's a couple of them at this point, but I thought one of the things that Gen V season 2 did exceptionally well from start to finish is never feeling like it was shoehorning actors from The Boys into this situation just to be like, look, they're connected. Here is this person. Aren't you excited? Like, no, it all always serves story. But her in particular, having been through all of this, I'm so curious to see what kind of state she's going to be in the next season of The Boys. I also just think that
you kind of know already.
Well, but I'm
her releasing polarity means,
of course, she keeps me on my toes more so than most characters because just when I think I know what's going on up there, she's truly like the character is supposed to be. She's always a number of steps ahead of me. And that's another thing that I think really speaks to the immense talent of the actor playing the character, because like stunts are hard too. I don't want to undersell that, but it's one thing to play someone super strong who could throw a good punch. It's another thing to make an audience member uneasy because someone is so fucking smart. And every single time I look at her face, there's like, I can see the wheels turning. I can see the intensity behind her eyes. I could see just the want being right there and her willingness to plow through anyone she needs to in order to get it. And also, I will just say there's like another little wrinkle that Gen V gives that character that I really appreciated. The fact that she seems to have genuinely loved Godolkin and wanted to start this life, because I do think that adds a good wrinkle for The Boys that we didn't have the previous season, which completely, at least I suspect, will change the dynamic of that character.
Yeah, because like she's using everybody. She is just using everybody, and you are right. It's like,
but she cared. She cared.
She did.
She wanted care. That like there's feelings there.
Do you want to move in with me? It's such a good little, like, the way she reverts to being a child in that moment, the same way that like when she has sex, it's more like just an immediate reaction and feeling, like the way that she brings herself back down with like the lobotomy, like it felt like that almost a little bit, but like in a good way. But like that's Hamish too.
Is this season 3 renewal announcement? Where is it? Hurry the fuck up! Hurry up!
It depends what they do with. I mean, they've got so many other spin-offs, so like I don't know. Do they focus on those for now and leave Gen V kind of like as part? I don't know. Do they just become The Boys at some point? Like maybe is there no season 3 because.
No.
Well, fair. Yeah, that's fair.
There should be a season 3.
But yeah, no, I'm very happy with this season. I don't think it was as strong as last season. I think last season was fucking perfect. But this is still really fucking good.
I think both seasons are phenomenal. I might give this one the edge.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like again, it just feels like an extra special television storytelling feat to me.
Totally fair.
All right. With that, we
got to do our thing.
All right. Beer Fest. If you want to continue to follow our adventures, go on Instagram or something.
We'll be posting about it.
Thank you all so much for watching today's edition of the Merri Hour. Next weekend, at some point, we will do a Halloween one.
Sure. Yeah.
Rogers is coming to say goodbye. Oh, I feel so bad. We gonna leave him.
What do you need?
I'm already sad about it. All right. Have a good weekend, everybody. We will see you soon with a new show. Goodbye.
Goodbye.